Hello and welcome to Module 1. Congratulations on making it this far in the course. Hopefully by now you have watched the Module 1, this is Module 1 video overview. Hopefully by now you have watched the course overview video, which was posted at the very beginning of the course. If you have not, stop this video, go back and look at that video that is at the top of your course. That kind of shows you just everything you need to know more about the course. This will go more in depth into the modules and what will be expected of you, but you really need to watch that video first. So hopefully you have. If you have not taken a chance to go in and read your syllabus, stop this video, go back and read your syllabus, print out your syllabus acknowledgement form, and also for your student handbook. I really encourage you, I know it's kind of boring, kind of dry, but to read through that. Otherwise, you're going to miss some important data and some important information, and you might be confused or miss an important assignment or something like that. Also, hopefully you have taken my advice in that first video and printed out your organizational list. So as you're watching this video, that organizational list should be printed out right next to you with any assignments already completed crossed out. So here we're going to go ahead and get right into Module 1. I'm going to take you around navigating the module, show you how to submit your assignments, and tell you just what you need to do to be successful in Module 1. And this module video will be a little bit longer than the rest, the other 6 modules, 7 modules this semester, just because I'll be explaining things in more detail. By Module 2, you shouldn't need help uploading any assignments. That should be easy for you, got the hang of it already. So we'll get right in. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And first, I'm going to share our handy dandy organizational list. That is, sorry, at the very bottom, talks about that. But here we go. Module 1, August 19th. You might be even watching this a couple days earlier. Sometimes we open it early. But here are all the assignments that are going to be due. Your bloodborne pathogen and your APA quizzes, your syllabus acknowledgement forms, also your handbook forms. Watch all your videos, your discussion form, your exam 1, and PassPoint. I also want to point out down here at the bottom, because I did not do this in your course overview, but is information about your clinical assignments here on page 4 and 5. If you want to know information about your clinical assignments, you will get a notice, a posting from your grader, your clinical grader, on when your paperwork will be due. So you can see here during your mental health clinical rotation, you have 3 clinical paperwork assignments. This one right here, the student performance evaluation, that is for your clinical instructor to grade your clinical performance. But your papers that are due, these 3 papers here, those are graded by a grader, not your clinical instructor, your paperwork grader, and you will get a list of when that due date is. The reason that everybody doesn't have the same due date is because we grade at least 14 students, sometimes more than that. And if say everybody had the assignment due on week 2, well, week 1, the grader has nothing to do. Week 2, they have 14 papers to do. And so it's too much at one time to get timely responses. Also, like our minds kind of get boggled and, looking at the same thing over and over again gets to be a little bit too much. So we try to spread it out throughout the semester. So that is your organizational list. We'll go ahead and go right in here to your Module 1. Down here, kind of halfway through the page, is your Module 1. So we say August 19th through September 1st. That's when you know. September 1st is when your module closes. That is when all of your assignments are due. The exception is that we do leave the test open that Monday, September 2nd, that test will be open. That is mostly for students that need to take it on site. I know that nursing campuses at Lawton and Elk City are not open on Fridays. So that is for those students that want to take it in person. Obviously, I can't not let you take it on ProctorU since everybody else is being able to take it, but I really encourage you to take it earlier and not wait till the last minute. We have lots of problems with connections and web cameras not working, things like that, and then you wait till the last minute and then the test is closed, and then it is a huge hassle to try to either open that up or make a new test for you to have. So that's just a little bit about your exam. I'm getting ahead of myself though. Here we go, Module 1. We're gonna read through our green booklet, which is this right here, Module 1 information. You can go ahead and open that green booklet up and sorry, and then you know what, my editor is on, so sorry, I'm gonna have to go back here and turn that off. I hadn't realized that you don't have this option here. You cannot edit the course website. So if yours looks different, that's why. Obviously, that should be a little bit self-explanatory. If you didn't know, if you want to go ahead and jump down and not have to scroll all the way through as you're navigating through, on the left-hand side, all the modules are open up over here. So you can just go ahead and click on Module 1. That'll bring you down here. So we'll go ahead and take a look here at our Module 1 information. The video that you're watching is right here. So you have already clicked on this and figured out how to get to this video. Your learning outcomes, this is just for your information. Feel free to download these and look at them if you are so inclined. But your bread and butter are going to be in here, your reading assignments. All of your reading assignments have a PowerPoint that goes with it. I encourage you to just go ahead and download all of these. You can see it's super easy. Just click on one, open it up, and here's your PowerPoint. A lot of times these PowerPoints will have extra information at the bottom. So I am going to show you how you can open these up. Sometimes when you get into them, a lot of the medical surgical chapters, they have a lot of information. So they might have 2 or 3 PowerPoints per chapter. So you can see here where it says click to add notes. If this is not visible, you can just click and drag that open. There are notes in several of the PowerPoints, so I just want you to get in the habit of opening that up and looking there, because you can find a lot of valuable information in that area. So there is a PowerPoint for every single chapter that you're responsible for, so you can go ahead and open these up, print these out if you would like, or if you're a digital person and you just like to have it digital, just kind of look at it while you're reading your chapters. If you are printing them out, it'd be a great place to kind of jot down some notes and some key points. Your syllabus, then we're going to go actually into your assignments. So your syllabus acknowledgement form, here's the form if you want, and here is the student handbook form. Go ahead, just open these up, download them, print them out. Your APA information. Here are some videos that you can watch. They go over your, APA style. If you have any questions about it, many of you are probably not familiar with APA style of writing. So go ahead and just watch these videos. Also additional resources. If there are any additional resources, a lot of times Ms. Hamilton might make a video, or she'll post the question and answer session video here. If you find a resource that you think is amazing, that will help your fellow classmates out, go ahead and email Ms. Hamilton or myself. We can post this up here. And throughout your modules, you'll see that there are additional resources sometimes in this section. And then your assignment. So we'll go ahead and list your assignments right here. Again, just so that you have it again. Your virtual simulation, that is required. That is clinical hours, counts towards clinical hours. We have state mandated number of clinical hours for our program. So this is something that cannot be skipped. And actually most students say that they really enjoy it. They learn a lot in this area, and you will have 2 other simulations that are graded. So take this time to just kind of mess around in the system, kind of see what works for you, how you like to learn, figure out how the system works, and that way when you go to do your assignments for a grade, you're familiar with it. So we'll go back here to the Module 1 information. So here was all of our information about the module. What reading assignments you have, the PowerPoints, all the information you know. Now when you're getting ready to go ahead and do your assignments, excuse me, you have to go back here to the main page. So if you are ready to take your bloodborne pathogen quiz, you simply click on the bloodborne pathogen quiz. I'm not going to open this up because then you'll see all the questions. So, but you will be able to, the test is not open right now. So, but normally there would be a little button here that said that you want to take it. And so you just take it, and look, it shows you that you can take it twice even. So if you take it the first time and it's, you did not do very well, you can take it a second time. Your PassPoint that you do, now you obviously don't do this on Moodle, you do this on PassPoint. You should have done some of that this summer and gotten familiar with this. Yours is going to look different. Mine as an instructor is looks like this. Obviously, you're not going to be able to grade everybody, but you would click on this and it will let you upload your proof of completion when you do your virtual simulations and you have your questions and answers and things like that in a Word document. You'll be able to upload that there. Your student, oh, I got super far down somehow. Your student, your discussion form, first discussion form here, you'll go ahead and click on it. In every module, your instructions will be here. I did not put in your specific instructions for each module because it's all the same, 7 times exactly the same. Module's open for about 2 weeks. Even if it's open for 3 weeks, you have the very first week, whatever the first week is of the module, to post your initial posting. So here are modules open 19 August through 1 September. So in the middle of that is 26, I believe, the Sunday, whatever that Sunday is, the 25th or the 26th of September. That is when your initial posting will be due. The next module, Module 2, will be open September 2nd through the 16th. Should be about, if my dates are wrong, just follow the organizational list. I'm doing math in my head here. So whatever your, whatever that very first week that the module is open, your initial posting is due. I am not going to be super hardcore about due dates. I'm going to tell you this right now, unless it starts to get a problem. If we start to have a problem and people aren't actually having a discussion, then we'll have to be very, very strict about when the initial postings are due. When the end date, the module closes on September 1st. Yeah, anything posted on September 2nd will not be counted for a grade. But I want this to actually be a discussion. Okay, so your first module is just like introduce yourself. That's kind of a throwaway. You have only 6 discussion forums that you'll have to do this entire semester. Let's discuss. Let's have like learning take place, right? That's why we're here. We're here to learn. We're here to learn not only from your book, but from each other. Every one of us comes with different experiences and different backgrounds that we can all learn from. So I'm really hopeful for this semester. We'll have a lot of sharing and a lot of interaction. So I tell you in here that you have to find 2 of your classmates that you're in your group with, post on their initial posting, and then you have to reply to the people that post to you. So Miss Tamara, Miss Paget, post on, blah, 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 this is myself, da, 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 da. Now, Jane and Samantha reply to my posting, and I have to comment back. It's a conversation that is happening over the computer. So if you're confused about this or not understanding this at all, let me know. But it's just a conversation. I say something, somebody says something back to me, and then I say something again. So if you want to keep it up, that's amazing. That's great. That's discussion, the whole purpose of this. But I can only require so much. So I require you to make your initial posting, and then for you to reply to some of your classmates, and then for you to reply to the people that posted on your initial posting. I know it's kind of confusing, but a discussion. Basically, that's what it boils down to. And then your last assignment here is your mental health exam. So when you are ready to take your mental health exam, and that does not open up at the beginning of the module, that opens up the second week of the module. You will click here and it will take you into your exam. You will have, see, I haven't updated the dates yet. I need to do all that. Still, see, we're not ready for the beginning of the semester yet. I still have a couple of changes to make. So when you are ready to take that exam, you will click there and you'll go. Again, I'm going to tell you, go ahead and schedule with ProctorU as soon as you can. There are only a few dates that you need to be aware of throughout the semester. Your HESI dates, which are on your organizational list, and you need to do those in person. And then your only 6 plus a final, 7 dates. Go ahead, get your little day planner or your online calendar or whatever it is you use, and put the dates that you want to take your exams in that calendar. Okay. And then that way you just have it, and you hold yourself accountable to it, and then you don't procrastinate and wait till the last minute. So that is everything that you should need to know about Module 1, I think. If you have any questions at all, you will start your mental health orientation the second week of this module, and then I believe beginning the week of September 2nd, you should start your actual clinicals. So go ahead, and if you have not already done so, go ahead and scroll up here and look at your mental health. Where did that go? Your clinical information right here for Nursing 2219. And do not worry about this med search. It's number 2. Don't worry about that yet. That does not start until like module 3. So we're just worried right here about mental health. There is a VoiceOver PowerPoint right here. Go ahead and watch that if you have not done so. And that way you're kind of prepared and ready for your mental health clinicals that will start next week. I know you have a lot to do this first module. You have a lot of assignments and a lot of tasks that you need to be working on. So go ahead and just get those done. A lot of them only take 2 or 3 minutes. Do it, get done. Let myself or Ms. Hamilton know. If you have any questions at all, we are absolutely here to help you, here to assist in your learning, and here to make this transition to an online learning student as smoothly as possible. So good luck. I am excited for you to begin this journey. And again, let me know if you have any questions. Happy learning.